Hello guys, it's Sefa from Amzn.to. I wanted to bring you guys another video, bring you guys some quality and some educational information today. Today I want to talk to you guys about 5 reasons why you should start investing now, if not this year, before it's too late to get your numbers up, to get your bank up. Before we start, I just want to let you guys know the second half of the video, it might have different lighting or it might look a little different because last night when I was recording the second half of the video, for some whatever reason, changed the layout from portrait mode to landscape, so the videos just didn't match, so I had to go back and reshoot the first half of the video, so it might look a little different. So hope you guys don't mind. Maybe you guys won't even notice, but just want to let you guys know. Yeah, with number one, why you should start investing this year is the fact that it's another source of income. If you were to get laid off or if your company filed for bankruptcy, then you would be left with no income. You would be left with nothing. You would have to use your savings until you get another job. But if you were investing while you were still working, you could technically sell your stocks, use that money to pay your bills, pay whatever you have to pay so you don't lose your house, you don't lose your car. It would be just more money in your pockets. To continue with the first one, if you just do a quick Google search, you would see that 80% of the people living in the US live paycheck to paycheck. So if that source is cut out, then they're gonna go a few months and then it's just downhill from there. And to add on to this, most millionaires have multiple sources of income. On average, I believe they have 7 different sources of income. So if one is affected negatively, then the others can make up for that. So they won't be, I don't know, left without nothing. They still have money coming in. They can still live comfortably until they fix the issue with that source. So that's why you need to start investing. If you lose your job, you still have investment money coming in. Dividends, which I will be talking about in a little bit, is another way how beginners or how people make money in the stock market. To move on to number 2, why you should start investing this year is the fact that you don't need huge amounts of money like people like to share online and talk about how you need huge sums of money in order to make money in the stock market. That's just not true. That's not how it works. Yes, your returns might be bigger because 20% of 100K is 20,000, but that does not mean that just because you're dealing with hundreds of dollars or I don't know, thousands of dollars does not mean you're not making money. It's a slow process. Over time, if you just keep adding monthly, adding $300, adding $500 monthly, whatever you can afford, over time, you will see the growth. You will see the improvement. You will see the money coming in. So you just have to start out with what you have now and put in your time, put in your research, and over time, it will make you a lot of money. If you wanted to start investing today, you can actually use Robinhood, which is the platform I started out with, because at the time you had to pay in order to buy and trade stocks. I had to pay like $8 per trade, but now there's different platforms like Robinhood, which there's free trading. And if you sign up using my link, I get a free stock and you get a free stock. So I'll leave that down below. If you guys want to use my link, just click it in the bio and we'll both get a free stock. So let's move on with the video. At number 3, it is growth or capital gains. As we all know, stocks tend to increase over time and that they always increase in price if you look at the last 20 years, last 10 years. Although there might be times where there's a recession where it goes down slightly, but it always goes up. There's always an upward trend. For example, like Apple, if you look a year ago, it's up like 143% or something. Look at Tesla, it's up 90%. So if you were to invest, let's say $100 a year ago from today, you would have $243, 243 for owning Apple and 190 for owning Tesla. And that's not bad if you think about it, because you technically didn't do anything you just had your money sitting in the stock market. While you were doing your other thing, while you were working your job, it was just money in the background coming in, and now you could cash out if you want to or invest more money. You can do whatever you want. It gives you the freedom. Coming in at number 4, and which is my favorite, is dividends. These companies who are mature, who have been around for a pretty long time, who have limited growth, let's say in a sense, start paying out what they refer to as dividends. And these are profits that a company shares with its shareholders for technically being an owner of a company. So, for example, Apple, for every share you have, they will pay you 77 cents per quarter. So, if you do the math, if you have 10 shares of Apple, you will receive $7.77. $7.77 every quarter. And there's companies that pay monthly, there's companies that pay twice a year, there's companies that pay I don't know, like once a year, I think. But the most common one is quarterly, which is every 3 months, which is what the most of the big companies do. Also, these companies, as the profits increase year over year, they up their dividends. For example, last year Apple paid 73 cents per quarter, and then a year before that it was 63 cents per quarter. So over time, gradually it increases as their profits increase. But just like with everything else, they could stop paying dividends, but that's kind of unlikely. That's why you have to do your research, invest into companies who have been upping their dividends for the, I don't know, last 20, 30 years. Put in the time and you'll see that dividends are actually a really good way to make money. I personally like dividends so much because it's technically like another source of income. I know I'm gonna invest in Apple. I know I'm gonna invest in stocks like Walmart. And just receiving that dividend as cash is pretty good. It's just basically you getting paid. So if you have enough money or if you have enough shares, it could technically count as like a full-time job or make more money than how much your job would pay you. That's why I like dividends so much. And last but not least on the list at number 5 is that you're saving your portfolio for retirement. When you retire from your job, when you're like 65 or at what age you decide to retire, that income is just gonna stop. You're not gonna receive it anymore. There's no more checks coming in weekly or bi-weekly, however you get paid. And then you're going to be depending on Social Security, which is almost nothing. And when I'm in my 40s or when I'm in my 50s, I know for a fact Social Security might not even be there because the population is so high right now. So that's why if you start investing now, you can create a portfolio. You can have hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then you could be making thousands of dollars from dividends. That's why I find them to be amazing, because they're just like a job. They're just paying you constantly. Yeah, so that's why I think creating a portfolio and starting now is the best time, and not waiting for tomorrow or when the stock market drops, or I don't know, whatever you guys like to read online, what people love to say. Oh, don't invest in the stock market, it's gonna go down, or don't do this, it's too risky, you're gonna lose all your money. Man, those are the people that just love to talk. You gotta do your own research, go out there, put yourself out there, try it out, put some money in. You have to risk sometimes in order to get good returns. So see how it is, go find out for yourself. Don't listen to what other people say. Try it out. If it works, it works. If not, you wouldn't say I never tried. So that's the video from today. And that's it for today. From this video, I wanted to show you guys 5 reasons why I strongly believe that you should start investing today, not wait till tomorrow or when the stock market drops. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe so I can bring you guys more content. Let me know what else you guys want to see, what else you guys are interested in, what else you guys want to learn. And that's it. I'm out.